Sasa Richi, hey, amekuja na mo. How do you do, YouTube fam? And welcome to another episode of Live, Love, and Learn with the Peekays.
Yes, nowadays I'm well behaved. I am talking about it and saying the
Good
Peekays.
job.
Welcome guys to this week, new video, new vlog, you know.
Yeah.
And this one,
mutapenda.
You'll love it.
Actually, the title too, you will love it because it is a video that you guys have waited for the longest time. And thank you for being patient with us.
Oh, yes. A year and a half now?
A year and a half now. You know, karibu anyway, first introduce the video.
So those of you who are tickled by numbers, when I say a year and a half, some of you have already guessed. Okay, but you have seen from the video.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been a year and a half since we owned our first car.
Yes.
And this has been a journey. And so we're here to tell you guys about our first car. Not only just tell you about our first car, but most importantly also to encourage you and to just, inspire somebody out there to know that when the right time comes,
yes,
when God's time comes,
it will
come. When God's time is here,
the Lord will make it happen.
And Bible inasemanga hivi that in His own time He will make everything beautiful.
And He did for us because it was a long time coming.
Yes,
so He made it beautiful in His own time.
Yes.
But so we are here to give you the journey, everything, all the nitty-gritties that involved, getting the first car, because it was a lot. It was a lot. So yeah, I hope, you get to enjoy, get encouraged, most importantly. Yeah, when we share our testimonies, it's never usually to brag or to... Kuna this song Shiro GP ameimba. Amesema okay, it's not embarrassing yourself, it is not finding pride in yourself, it is just giving God glory. That is what testimonies are about.
Yeah, but above all, I think I'll say, I repeat again and say, I think this is to encourage you, somebody out there. Yani unajua kuna watu who maybe have lost hope, because we are all about, inspiring one another. Because could be what you've gone through. If you tell me about it, I'll be inspired. By the way, because we learn from each other. We keep saying this time and again to you guys, that we learn from you as you learn from us. Because we don't sit somewhere on a pedestal and think that we are the best.
Yes.
And we are somewhere. No. We also learn from you and other creatures who are out there also. We listen to their stories and we're encouraged.
Yes.
And so here we are here today to not only just go through this vlog video, but to share with you so that you're encouraged. So we'll share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and all those in-betweens, so that you know that kweli it is doable.
Yes, and there is God in heaven. So grab your popcorn and your hot chocolate and a warm blanket, because
it's
this
cold.
One, well...
It's July.
Yes. Yeah, so dive right into it, babe.
So we go straight into it. Woke up one morning on...
the 19th.
No, it was, and we were going
19th December 2021.
Yeah, we were going for Richie's Rorasho.
No, I think... Okay.
No, that's why I think the fire began from there. So it was on Saturday, and we were heading to Richie's Rorasho in Embu. That's where, I think that's why now the spark, like iliwaka kabisa.
So stay tuned till the end of this video. You will get to see
to piece everything together. But
first, let's start here.
So this is it. This is us on our way to Embu, and there was a lot of traffic. So somewhere pale Keno.
First of all, even before the traffic, remember this time we don't have a car. So tumepatiwa lift.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now
the Camorans wametukujia all the way from where they were living. They came, they passed by
to pick us
because we didn't have a car.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is it. So the long and short of it is that we were going for the rush, but not with our own car or public means. We were given a lift too,
which was like our life for the past.
And now,
God knows.
Yes. So now on our way, in this traffic.
Yes.
Because now when you're in traffic, you're not moving. You find things to do or to talk about.
Yeah.
And so so Kemo na Rachel wakatupea their testimony of how they
got their first car. This time they had their second car.
This was the second car. Yes. So they told how they got their first car.
The first car, yeah.
And so they are there telling us, guys, unajua what? We did not even know. Hatukuwa na idea tufanye ama we didn't know to pay.
Yes.
To pay this money. See, yes. They had money, they were told this is the car, they bought the car. No. So tunajiambia he na wakatuuliza, by the way, you guys, how much do you have?
Yeah.
So tukaambia. So they told us, ni gari hamtaki kununua. Ni gari hamtaki kununua. So now why we are feeling now charged is because they are telling us of how they trusted God.
They
unajiuliza mpaka at some point you question your faith, unajiuliza, hey, kwani mimi faith yangu iko kidogo.
And they were able to pay that. I think they said 6 months or something. I think they've done that testimony on their channel as well. So maybe you should check that out. But the long and short of it was that for them, even them, they had not planned. They just went all out and trusted God. So,
actually, somebody told them, kujeni, akawapeleka.
Yes.
I will not say who that person is. Maybe they have said that person in their video.
Yes.
But somebody took them.
Yes.
Akaambia me, I'm not
and
leaving you guys.
they signed the papers, and that was that, and that was it. Yes. So now we are on our way to riches Russia. Tumebebwa. Tumefika, moto kamewashwa, you know.
No, at some point tukifika nao Keno kuteremka pale, Kemo kanambia tufanye hivi. Kemo kasema, "Tupigie." Unajua Kemo ananga story mingi
Kemo ananga kesho.
Tunafanya hivi, Nikolum say twende coast Monday. So tuko like
no, hata huyo mtu apparently anaishi karibu na sisi. Tulikuwa tumpigie, atutafutie mwenye alikuwa amewatafutia hiyo.
But Kemu, because we told a story about how we wanted to find a car. So Kemu akatuambia, si tuende coast basi Monday next week.
Hapana, si Kemu alisema tuende coast. Kemu alikuwa na msee, huyo msee anakuanga huku. So yeye ndio you outsource from coast. Story ya coast nitakwambia kwenye itaingililia. Story ya coast haijakuja saa hii kwa Kimo. Hatujaenda coast.
Aya, so tumeenda
Russia. So the fires wametupea testimony by the time tunafika Embu, we are like what? You know, we are our faith is horrible. So we do the Russia, then we go back. Si sasa ni madlift tu, juu sasa.
Sasa hapo. No. First of all, pale unajua unakaanga, you humble yourself, unakaa pale kwa kona, uambiwe nani yako na space.
Nani anakubeba.
Nani yako na space.
So you just sit and waiting for ukiona ni ile mtu anaona.
There was DJ Mo, akina Kabi, akina Rich, akina Ngo. Who else was there?
Those are the ones.
And now walikuwa sorted. And now watu walikuwa sorted. Kila mtu ana gari yake.
Ni venye unakaanga, sasa ile unangoja lift. Ukiona mtu mwenye mlikuja naye akiamka hivi.
Unaamka.
Unaanza kuokota vitu kwa sababu usiachwe, unaachwa Embu alafu form. You know, so
siku.
And then I don't know venye tulijigawanya kwa hizo magari, but we came back with kina Kabi.
Yeah, so that was what to say. In fact, how we went is not how we came back.
And that is the life we were used to. We were used to being thrown.
So ukiambiwa
wewe unaenda kwa hii gari.
Unaambiwa so unajua watu magari wanataka wanajiuliza nani hana means? Nyinyi mtana kina nani?
So you humble yourself.
Unajihumble too. Because I remember actually what happened. I don't think that tulibebewa hapo. We left with another different car, and then we went to exchange at a petrol station somewhere in Embu town. We went with
nikina Kemo mguu. Kuna mguu ilikuwa imepasuka tukikuja.
Hasa hapo ndio tuje exchangeana.
Because
tulisema si wote twende Mo sisi. Sijui tulienda kinani, but I remember we went now where we now completely now agreed tutaenda hivi kwa hiyo petrol station.
Yeah.
Sasa mnajua twende wapi?
Yeah.
So wakasema acha twende na. I remember what happened. Cause kina Rich, they were dropping
kina Monica.
Yes, somewhere at their place. So in this case ikasemekana hao ndio easier they drop.
Na gari ya kina Richi ilikuwa na cameras na timu yake. So yeye pia
tulikuwa
na yeye. So sisi wote kina Kabi, sisi na kina Richi. Sijui kama Mama Prince alikuwa.
Tulimwacha.
Tulikuja na yeye. Because I remember. So now wapi unajua hii mbogi inakuanga form ni ile ya form ya kutokea. Okay, let's keep not do so much Swahili for the people who do not understand Swahili. But so this mbog we usually have very random plans, you know. And so now this time we decided there was someone who was calling who was giving kinarichi cake at their place. So we said wacha tupitie kwa kinarichi, tukakule ugali mala keki and then we go home. Si we pitie kwa kinarichi.
There's something you forgot before that. So what is happening now? We are leaving Embu at night. At that same place where we gathered, so Richie was attending ordination ya size 8.
Kesho yake sisi wote
now on Sunday. On Sunday.
Yes.
And so we decided, so guys, tomorrow we are all meeting where?
Yes.
At Richie's former church.
Yes.
Is it former church? I don't know.
Yeah.
So we are meeting at size 8 ordination per se. So tumekubaliana hao and hivyo anapeleka hivi na tukaenda. Now ujue sasa God works in very many ways. Igari tukutana kina Kabii.
Yeah.
Ile discussion tuliachia pale kwa kina Rich. Tukienda Embu. It came up again kwa hiyo gari.
No, it did not come up in the car. We reached kina Rich's house. Because huko ndo tulikuwa
we
were in their house, seated. I remember we were at a corner like this and they were seated. Richie was seated somewhere like there. Kabii and Millie were seated there. And then I think Mama Prince was somewhere. No, they were walikuwa wamelaliana wote wawili. So we were like, you know, we were like in a court of
wasikize.
Big. So
we were now listening.
Yeah, so now they started. They were like, by the way, nyinyi mbona hamna gari? And then they started. Mbona hamna gari? And then so now Richie started giving us their testimony. Kina Kabii started giving us. Kina Kabii, first of all, they have always been a part of our wanting to get a car journey. Remember, even their Atenza, the one that they sold before they got the Audi, they had given us a very good deal on it.
Bypass.
So them, like they are the people who have been longest in our wanting to get a car journey, because you remember even they took us to the this place they were working.
There's a car motor bypass.
Yes. We went and checked out another note that was there and we agreed, but I don't know, every time yani mpaka walikuwa wamechoka na sisi, by the way. So hata hii time wakiongea
ikutupea tu lift,
ilikuwa tu mahali wako like yani hawa wase wame tu, and they were very very instrumental in us getting a car, and you know, so yeah, they are there now. All of them have ganged up. Sasa Richie hey, amekuja na moto wako like nyinyi sasa mshindange tu mumezuba mnapewa lift.
Ni malift tu.
Richie was not mincing his words. So he gave us his testimony. Akatuambia venye Emily alimwambia, you know, when the baby comes, how they are going to be suffering and all that. So it was a whole night of, you know, topic, the way they just woke up and went.
Yeah.
Everyone in this like Kirende just si mahali walikuwa na pesa. Kila mtu testimony yake ya kuget gari yao hizo za kwanza. It was just a matter of having faith, getting out and stepping
boldly
out in faith.
Yes.
And remember, we had some money that we had kept that we were, you know, working towards achieving a certain amount. Wako like nyinyi mko na ujinga.
Mko na ufala.
Mko na ufala. And by the way, sometimes guys, you need friends who can tell you uko na ujinga, uko na ufala, hii ni ufala, amka uende. So that night passed. There's anything else about that night you would like to
No. I think that whole everything now tumeenda nyumbani sasa tumeenda.
So now we are fired up. We are like, by the way. So now that is where the coast story came about. They were like, you know, with that money that you have, you can actually get up today and go. And then coast kesho.
Yeah.
Sasa huyu ni Richie ama ni Richie. Kina Recha hawakukuja na sisi hiyo siku. Kemo alikuwa ametupea namba ya, alikuwa anaitwa Mike. Sasa Richie na Kabii na Mama Prince na Millie wako like, amkeni, endeni coast.
In fact, endeni kesho. Sasa so now a seed has been planted na tumetoka, so iko hapo.
Yeah.
So now hiyo wiki yote, that now the week that followed, we were there and wondering and asking ourselves. So I remember we were going back home when we asked ourselves, twende coast. Tulitoka church Sunday, twende.
Yes.
So luckily our brother alikuwa home.
Yes.
So we decided it's now or never.
And we had a very good nanny as well.
Now that Saturday we were going somewhere. Sijui ni wapi.
Yeah.
That's how no, actually we were at home looking for a bus on Friday and tukupata. We looked for a bus on our way somewhere. Can't remember wapi. On Saturday tukapata basi. And we booked the bus Sunday night, 10 p.m.
Yes. Now this is on 19th of December 2021.
Yes.
Is where the journey began. Now this is where our story begins for now, how we got
our journey now to Mombasa.
Our journey to Mombasa now.
Yes.
The whole story is a journey.
Yeah.
Now this is where a seed has been planted. Na tumekuwa na moto the whole week. Yani it has
it's now
been
active because we have tickets to Mombasa.
Now we even have tickets. We've told ourselves whatever come may, wacha tupoteze pesa. Wacha pesa ipoteze.
No, actually we said, si pesa ipoteze. Tulisema, let's go to coast. Even if we don't come back with a car, at least we have taken a step. Tumefanya kitu.
Babe, we said we are going to Mombasa and we are not coming back without a car. That is what we said. You remember? You remember even when we were in coast saying we are not going back without. Anyway, we are going to get there. So anyway, we have booked our tickets. Now it is the bus at night. And then remember, our monies are very slim. The monies are not there in abundance. By the way, let me tell you one thing. We went to Mombasa with faith. Faith?
Yeah.
Yani, when I look back, I'm just like, if at all we would be having that faith all our lives, a lot would have happened but let me tell you guys, most of the things that do not happen in your life is because you don't want to take a step of faith.
Yes.
Like us, I feel like we would have gotten a car a long time ago, but tulikuwa tu
tulisema from the beginning, you know, God's appointed time is always the best.
Yes.
Sometimes you do it's like a child, how they do their bad habits. You tell them do this, don't do. You know, they're able to work hard and, score best. But now they will not do that. But through it, you get to learn.
Yes.
So no matter what happens, you learn.
Yes.
So we learned our maybe the hard way, and maybe God worked on the testimony that now we are, or it was God's appointed time for us to get that car then.
Yes.
So that's what we just say, but we're not telling you to take all your life and wait for that. But when you can, just act, take a step, be bold, step out and do what you have to do.
Yes.
So we are here.
Day has come. We have said goodbye to our son.
Yeah, Sunday we've gone to church, gone back home, gotten ready, packed, and now we are on our way to the bus station.
To the bus station, because even we don't have money for flight, luxurious things, because we don't are going and coming back with the car. Like Yani, that one, we were like, we are coming back to Nairobi with a car. And remember, the idea was to stay only one day.
Yes.
So we have even gotten a connection with our brother-in-law, Maina. So this whole time, that 1 week, we have been looking at cars, what we want. Like we even right at this point, we don't even have an idea of what we want, but we have at least a contact that when we get to Mombasa, we are going to get.
He'll show us.
Yeah, a contact from our brother-in-law, Maina.
Yeah.
So he gave us, so we at least know who we are meeting on the other side. Now we are traveling at night. Have we ever traveled? You, Kwanza, you've never traveled by bus. It was your first time.
It was my first time, yes.
You are doing two, flights, catching
soft life, yes.
But this time, remember, we want to spend as little as possible because we know what we have.
And then you're telling, we want to spend money on the car, so we cannot go out and spend a lot of money.
Yes, so even we're telling ourselves we'll go at night. Tufike asubuhi, we look for the car the whole day.
We come back at night.
We come with it at night. So hakuna mahali ati hadi tuko na budget ya kulala. No.
But so what happened is now this day when we were about to leave home and go to the bus station, we were supposed to pick the bus at somewhere along Accra Road.
Yes.
Where most of the buses are. So we are late.
Yes, we were late.
We are late. And so on our way, guess what? I think we're at Raisambu. We call the bus company we were using.
Yeah.
And we ask.
Yeah.
We had booked for buses to go to Mombasa at 10 p.m. Have they left? So the person tells us, fanyeni hivi, and then go to Mombasa Road. They have a pickup place in Mombasa Total.
Yes.
So you go and wait for the bus there.
And remember we are in Anuba, so pesa bado tunabenyua.
Sasa tukaambia mtu wa Uber, let's go to
yes.
That pickup point Modern Coast, Mombasa Road. But hatujui kwenye iko. I don't know. Now we had to just ask. Inakwambia there's Peekays Towers. I don't know what. So tuko Mombasa Road. So hatuko tunajua ni wapi I was saying, but somehow we found our way and we got to the waiting station.
Yes.
Hatuko tunajua kwenye iko. I think we just put on the map na ikatupeleka mpaka hapo.
Yes.
But I'll explain to us, it's somewhere I think next karibu na Peekays Towers, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, but we got there.
And by God's grace we were not left by the bus ili tupata hapo. So our journey haijakatika. We're still on safari.
Now this is where because we also recorded the journey just for our own purposes. Like we never even thought we are ever going to come and tell this story one day, but we recorded. We have a couple of videos that we are going to be putting inside this video.
Yes.
So that you can see. Just where we are, we are just wondering. Yani babe, tumeamka tumeenda Mombasa. Tumeenda Mombasa tuna faith yani. Tumeenda Mombasa tuna faith. So now you can watch that clip here.
Yes. Yeah.
Babe, here are two creatures walking by faith.
Yeah, we're going to Mombasa by faith, guys.
We are just
purely
here
by faith.
This is faith.
Yeah, but we're just going to see. Let's see where the Lord leads us in all this.
See where God leads us. First of all, we've gotten late. Tulitoka kwa nyumba.
It's because the first experience by bus. None of us has ever traveled by bus before.
Yes.
So we don't know this experience. That's why now we underestimated the time. Me, I've never used a bus before to Mombasa.
Yeah.
I've only done bus once, but to a different destination.
So tukaambiwa tukuje hapa Mombasa Road. Now we are waiting to be picked up.
Yes,
but luckily we were here on time. So
but it doesn't tell you that where uchelewe, please be early, because this was just by mere luck.
Yeah.
Let's say. Yeah.
So let us see where faith
takes us. Yes, guys.
This is for memories. We don't even know whether you'll ever get to see this video. We're just documenting anyway.
And so we are there, picked by the bus, had our seats, and my first experience at the bus.
Yeah. Babe said it was uncomfortable. Me, imagine I felt it was comfortable. For me, it was comfortable, and then we got there, and then
in the morning at around 7.
Yes, 7. We got there in the morning at around 7.
7:30 thereabout.
Yes, and did Mwangi, because we called Mwangi. His name is Mwangi.
Immediately we got there, we gave him a call.
Yeah.
Then he told us where to meet him.
Yeah, so we took a tuk-tuk. And this is another video now of our conversation in the tuk-tuk and us taking the tuk-tuk and all that.
Now to where he told us, let's meet at this location.
Yes, Mr. Kiama.
Yeah.
How was the bus ride?
It was okay.
But you didn't like it the first 1 hour. You didn't like it.
But then I had no choice. I had to adjust my life.
But it is not bad. It's a very good, affordable means of transport for everyone. For anyone who wants to come to Mombasa. Yeah. So we are here. We are going to meet our guy who is taking us around. We see what's available. Yeah. Faith in action.
Okay, guys. Shall see you.
Yes. And so we met, and he told us, first of all, you do not go for hassles or such things on an empty stomach.
Yes.
So he took us first for breakfast.
Is it the one who paid?
Yes. It was on him. Yes.
Aki Mwangi, but then God bless Mwangi. And let me tell you, if you want a car, we are going to tell you what Mwangi did for us throughout this journey. He was God sent. Yani that whole journey to Mombasa, God just wanted us to put in the shoes of faith and our big boy and big girl pants of faith. And then everything about that journey was just a miracle.
Yeah, so we in Mombasa now, we are having breakfast at a Swahili restaurant, and we had our breakfast, and now it's time now to hit the road. So now in this hapa tukikunywa breakfast, he asked a couple of questions.
Yes.
Like what kind of car you're looking for?
Na mmekuja
aje and such like things. And so we told him. So this time now he knows what we want. And so we were very specific. We wanted a Honda, if I'm not
Were
wrong.
we actually sure what we wanted? I think we were going for a
kind of.
note.
Yes, a note or a Honda.
But I think he told us to keep your mind open with the budget that he has, because by the way tulimwambia akatuambia the truth is that the budget that you have it is tight.
Yes.
That he told us the truth. That money that you have, I'm not going to tell you we are not going to find something, but we are going to, I am with you the whole day. We will walk until you find something.
Yeah.
And remember, we had told ourselves we are not leaving Mombasa without a car. So we were so happy to find someone who did not like, just dharau.
Say you hamwezi, and then when you have something more tangible, then you come.
Because you see now, that would have killed us completely. Yani ni ile tu tumekuja tu na
would have just taken a bus back.
A bus back, So we thank God that God provided people in this journey. Also, I want you to see how God is working, who are going to, to be very instrumental to us getting our car. Anyway, continue, babe.
So now we are out and about. Now he has an idea. So this is it. Let me just give a backstory of Mwangi, who, if you want to get in touch, you can. Number yake ndio iko hapo chini.
We have to give his
So
number.
Mwangi now, once you give him all those details, he gets to understand, and he knows, because these guys are there, he knows where he can take you. If you tell me like I don't eat seafood, I will not take you to a seafood restaurant. So he took us now to the dealers who he knows maybe are a bit flexible and will give you a good deal. When I say a good deal is that you'll get somebody who's giving you a car for $1 million and your balance is $1 million and he wants you to pay it in 3 months.
Yeah.
You'll get somebody who will give you the same car at $1 million and want you to pay the same the balance in 12 months.
Yani he knows his way around. I think that's the long and short of it. He knows his way around. He knows people. He knows all
now
details.
he understands what now he wants. So
he understands our budget. He knows what we can be able to afford and how well we can be able to pay in however much time.
And something is flexibility of how now we'll operate. Because I remember we never walked showroom after showroom after showroom.
He
knew specific.
Yes.
Now kwingine anapita, not that he does not know the place. Yes. He knows. Actually, he's being said hi.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, so but anajua hiyo bei yetu hakuna huyo muhindi atakubali hiyo. So tunapita, kuna yenye tunapata, ukiona gari mzuri anakuambia hiyo. Hapana, let's go next. And so we walked. Yes. See, we walked, we searched. Zingine ziko bei yetu, zingine haziko bei yetu. At this point now, we are willing to take in, like we are looking at any car.
Yeah.
We were willing to do like a note, the
new shape one.
The new shape.
That was 2014
But
model.
sana Honda Fit.
Yes.
New shape. But now at this point, because of our budget and whatever, and remember, our idea is not to sleep in Mombasa. So we want to search as quickly, and we have already told Mwangi everything. We want to finish
and go back. Now at this point now, it's almost now in the afternoon.
Yeah, no, actually it was around saa 5 pale tukifika pale kwa nani kwa Z. It was saa 5. Yeah, because remember tulifika 7. Tumekunywa breakfast maybe 7. Hiyo time yote tumekuwa tukitembea tukitafuta gari. So it was still early, but it's because we got there early.
Yeah. So he tells us, let's do this. Now, we've gone to a couple of showrooms. And
I think it was the last option.
No, he told us, let's do this. There's one more place I know.
Yeah.
And so let's go and see if he has anything.
Yes.
Then from there, tajua.
Yeah.
So tukapiga. Ndio wao sisi.
Remember all this time?
Oh yeah, at some point, I remember we even took photos of at the Pembes.
Yeah, the Pembes.
Was you just up and now we were just walking.
Yeah.
Walking. So we took photos. Then we now ended to the place where tupeleka, the last place. And so now you see, remember our mind is still fixated to Honda and or a budget friendly note.
Yes.
Now we walked into that showroom.
Yes.
And now, first of all, this showroom where we got our car. Queen, we just this car, no, now our car was just parked where we were just entering from.
Actually, correction, it was parked There
were
a
two
note.
cars.
Yes, there was a note. The new shape,
car.
the exact one we were looking for. I think it was a 2015 or 2014. But when you stories za magari mnajua. So it was parked right at the entrance. It was it had a metallic purple hivi,
Yes.
metallic purple ka shiny. And so it's the first one we saw. And then the doors were open, the 4 doors. So that's the one first we checked.
Because
right?
that's what you're looking for.
Yes, it's the one we're looking for. We are not seeing anything else. But then now, when the doors were closed, and we have talked about it. Did we talk about that note?
No, actually, what happened? We did not even talk about the note. Because what you do, you first look at the car from the outside.
Then now behind.
Yes.
Hey! Wacha tuone Ruby. Ruby anametameta aje. Wacha sahi amechomeka na jua ya Nairobi na vumbi na nini na nini.
Now they had just come from washing the car.
We are going to show you that video. Ruby yako aje? We have never seen a car like that. And then our very first car that we wanted, the very first one that we wanted, na budget ilikuwa imekataa kabisa, hata it was not even within our budget, was a CX-5.
Yes.
Remember? So now we are seeing this is a Mazda. It's a Mazda, but hatujui hii ni Mazda type
model
gani.
Yeah.
And then it has white leather seats. If you guys have seen Ruby, you guys know.
Most of you know.
Venye anakuanga mrembo. Aki hii naye hata hatuwezi bishana. Ruby ni mrembo. Because the seats she came with are the ones, hata watu wanatuulizanga, where did you shonesha this VT?
That car came
Ruby
like that.
alikuja vivo hivo with the white interior, with the dashboard hivo venye inakaanga kama pilot, alikuja hivo.
Actually, the guy told us that is a 2014 new shape Mazda Demio.
Yes.
Fully loaded.
But sports version.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why Ruby is usually different from the other Demios that nini. Because people are always asking us, why mulipata wapi? Hey, where did you whatever blah blah blah. Yeah, so it's a sports version and it's a fully loaded. And I think it's not easy to get the two combined in one. I don't know. I've never seen. By the way, let me know down in the comments below. If have you ever seen any other Demio with that kind of interior?
Of late, I have seen one, yes.
With the white interior?
No, white interior, no. Yeah, okay, yeah. But I saw it online. They were selling it, yes. Exactly online. The same seats, yes.
Maybe now. But you can imagine at that time, it was almost 2 years ago.
Yes.
So as we are like, first of all, I was like, you know what? This is let me tell you, we had prayed and we had fasted. I think that week I was fasting, that whole week, from when we came from Kinarichis to, because it was a period of 1 week.
Yes.
I prayed and I fasted. And when I saw Ruby, I can assure you, hata ule note hatukumwangalia tena.
Hatukuwa na note tena. Note
ikasahaulika, and then we were like, Mwangi, whatever you do, this
No, we actually asked Mwangi to ask him how much for that.
Na hiyo gari ilikuwa imepangiwa line aje? Kulikuwa na Muhindi. There was another lady.
A lady and a dealer who wanted the car.
And a dealer who wanted the car.
Yes.
Sasa tuko like, sasa hapa, God, sasa. Now we have come with faith. Now this is where you show us where you're coming. As we have come, now you come, even you now. You come because we are here.
So the first thing is, first of all, that the seller gave us a very good deal.
Yes.
And not only give us a good deal, he also gave us quite a good period of payment.
Yes.
Something that was not common. Actually, Mwangel tuuliza.
Yeah.
Iyo ukiona amekubali hiyo. You will not find this anywhere else. And truth is, all the other showrooms tumeenda, we had not gotten anything like that.
And then the guy we found, his name is Z. He was so, like we had favor with him. You know, the way the Bible says Daniel had favor with the kings. That is exactly the situation we had with this dealer. Like he's sometimes the Wahindis can be a bit like harsh and whatever. But this one, he was so nice to us. He even gave us lunch.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yes.
We were even called into a room, we have lunch. Because now, the monies and
then also the fact that
deal we are being given,
kidogo. And do you know why now the favor is evident is because at this point when we're still deciding whether we'll take this car, he's getting other dealers who said, Mimi, I'll give you 1 point,
and
one
they
point
have
something of that.
Cash.
You have cash?
Some even have cash. Remember, us, we don't have the cash. We are not going to lie to you that we bought that money at we went, we bought cash.
Yes.
We did not have the cash. As we were looking to get to deposit and then now pay
the balance
after some months and get the best the best. So far, he's the one who has given us the best payment plan. And now the cash is where we are.
And you have loved the car.
And we have loved the
That's
car.
what you're forgetting to say. We love the car.
Yeah.
And we don't have enough money. The car is on demand.
It's on demand.
But we are here.
And let me tell you, by the time we were being done, his yard was full of cars. So hapa bado tukijaribu kunegotiate, tukijaribu kumongelesha, tukijaribu kudecide kujua tutatoa wapi pesa.
Clock bado inaenda.
The clock bado zinaenda. Remember, he's being pressured by other people. He's being called, I want this car, I want this car, I want, everyone wants the car. Like I'm telling you, Ruby tu ungeingia tu kwa hiyo yard, ni Ruby tu alikuwa anaonekana. Yeah. Ana meta interior ni ya yani, hey!
Now
Everyone wants this car. Now ame line up, lakini Z amekwamilia kwetu. And we were just seeing the hand of God. We are like, God, I don't know.
Saizi ni, we are now
noon.
We are now past noon. I remember it was past noon because they had lunch, their lunch at around 1 or thereabout.
Hadi tushapewa lunch.
We've had lunch. We are there. Now at this point, nikasema, wacha ni call nani? Wacha to call Richie. Come call.
We called Richie, we called Kemo, and we called Kabi.
Hasa Richie told me, first of all, there's another person there who sells cars. Akaniambia amuulize. But I think the deal as compared to that deal,
there are kukua a comparison.
Ikakuwa iko mbali kiasi. Even the percentage was a bit slightly higher than what you had gotten at that point. So in the course of all this, we are calling people and sending them the
video of the car. They're like, hey, hiyo gari ni kali, hiyo gari ni kali, hiyo gari. Hey, tukisikia hivyo. Si tunachizi. Watu wameitisha aje hiyo gari. Wacha watu wapange line. Wanashangaa ni nini I have the cash. Sisi tuko na hata anything that anaitisha.
Anajiambia kitu.
Me, I told babe, let's take this car. Because I think alikuwa amekubali the pesa yenye tulikuwa tuwe nayo. But now I think the payment plan was, I don't know what the issue was, but there was just an issue tulikuwa tunaona ni kama hatutaweza. So, I think to cut the whole story, even Mwangi now at this point, he's getting tired and he's getting frustrated. Saa hiyo, ametubebea bag. Unajua tuko na bag. Remember hatuna hatima.
Hatulali tena.
Yani a lot happened within that time, but now we had to, it reached in the evening.
Now, so what he said that now what you'll do, guys, you'll go and come back tomorrow. Because also they are now closing. They are closing.
But we told him this car, we are getting it and we are going with it tomorrow. But a lot happened within that. But you sana baby, you're the one who was not aligning. You are not aligning. Kwanza nakumbuka nikipigia ni Kemo nilikuwa nachukulia video like ndio huyu hapa mimi nishapenda gari na nishakubali God ata provide hiyo pesa. I think that was the payment plan was the one tulikuwa tunashanga tutakuwa tunatoa wapi ido every month.
I think that was it because I think
kuna ile pesa tulikuwa tumejipanga nayo tunaweza jua within this time tunaweza kuwa tumepata hiyo do. But sasa hii yenye anatupea because of course the car is way expensive even than the what we had budgeted in our minds. So of course the payment per month is more.
This is the reason why I think that was the case is because we had just come from employment.
Oh yes.
Both now Mia had left just COVID rejecting and you had just left.
Yes.
Just left.
Yeah, so hatuna hata mahali tuna expect
you have no dependable income. You can say that this one
will be going towards pesa hii tutakuwa tunapata
aina. So anyway, so long story short now we
by the way see, I had written a list. I even have them to date. A list of declarations. You remember me reading to you declarations of God's promises to us. I was reading them. Like I kept reading them. I knew God, you are going to provide how we are going to pay for this. So I kept reading. And then I felt encouraged. Babe, on the other hand, I'm tense. Ameenda kwa Lu, amekata, namwambia basi tuiwache, lakini mimi namwambia ujue hatutoki hapa bila gari. So he was confused. Yani, okay. Long story short,
we now had to sleep in Mombasa.
Yeah, from 11 a.m. imagine tulishinda kwa hiyo yard. mpaka jioni, mpaka Z ameboeka. Mwangi pia tunaona ameboeka, lakini bado Z hakupeana hiyo gari for some reason. Na naona hawa wasi hawana pesa kabisa, hawana.
Now we ask Mwangi.
So he said he'll put it for us, but by tomorrow 11 a.m. kama hatutakuwa tumelipa sasa atakuwa amepeana.
So we ask Mwangi to show us where we can book a place ya kulala.
Because now we have to sleep.
We have to sleep now.
This is now 19th. And
now that is 20th.
Yes.
This 20th.
Yes.
And so he social akatupeleka some other place just close by there.
Tukamwambia kabudget tuangalie kabudget kwa sababu si unaona the drama that has took the place. So
he took us to a place. We spent the night there and agreed to meet the following day early in the morning.
Because now it's to transact.
It's now transact now. Because Chuck Baliana, the money we're supposed to give the guy and everything has been agreed upon.
Yes.
So we wake up and we go to the yard in the morning.
How was your night that night?
The night was not the best, first of all. Not in terms of sleeping, but in terms of you asking yourself, okay, now so we are here.
We have committed now.
We are here.
Now we have been saying now we are here.
So now you are wishing for the night to just be longer.
Yeah.
And
but
voila.
the day came. Good morning. It is the next day. We did not record after we said we are now. Yeah, we did not record.
We not
because
during the day.
What followed was a lot of tamacking and a lot of emotions. We are going to give you that story later, but now we are going to the bank to do the transfers, and we are really, really happy, and we really, really thank God. Also, we stayed in a budget hotel. Baby, are you yawning?
Yeah.
We stayed in a budget hotel. Acha tuwaoneshe. Yeah, we were here for serious business. We stayed in the list of hotels you can imagine. Hapa hakuna bonfire.
Hakuna luxury.
But honestly, it was comfortable. It was not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was not bad. But we were here on a mission.
You don't come here
to splash and luxury.
And so we went right into it. And it's now time to either go or go.
Like now it's
go or go.
The deal is done now.
So we walk in. And
but first, before that, there's the video we did also of the room. Of the room that we slept in.
Yeah.
We are going to put it for you there so that you can see the room that we slept in. So this is the room we stayed in first night. It's not like a bad one. It's like a sink over there. There's a toilet and a bathroom, but no heater, no water, nothing. Very simple, but it was not bad. It was comfortable. And there's a fan over there. Not too bad. That was the bed. All right, now we are going for breakfast. It's a bed and breakfast, actually. This morning we are confused. We are like, hey, what do we? Yeah, you know, hey, Yadi, we are just walking with faith. Yadi, God has stripped us of everything. Tumebaki tu na faith peke yake ndo tunatembea hivi in the streets of Mombasa. We take breakfast. Yeah. And then Mwangi
we call
was there.
We call Mwangi. He came in the morning and called us. Yes.
Yeah.
We got
so by the time we are getting ready, taking breakfast, Mwangi was already there to pick us. So now si ni kwenda kutransact. And
we actually did not go to transaction. We first went to the yard.
We went to transact.
We transact first.
Yeah, we went to
Yeah.
Ni wapi tulikuwa tunapewa gari kupelekwa kwa bank?
Ni kwa Z. The same place.
I remember the last night when we were going to pay, the banks were closed. In Mombasa, they closed like by 3. Yeah. So that is how, by the way, we ended up sleeping.
Yes, that's how we were. No, because we thought, Nairobi, where banks are closed at 4, 5.
Zilifungwa.
So,
now
we are now heading to. Actually, why we were going to the yard is to go and confirm whether the car is still there.
Yeah. Did we?
That's where we were given a car to go to the bank.
Yeah, and we left our bags. Now we went to the bank.
Our bag. And so we went to the bank. So we went to the bank, and now it's time to do the do.
It's time to transact. Me, I am waiting because the money was in your account.
Yes. What? So this is it. We are in the bank and we transact and we do what? And we're ready to go and make the payment and pay the car.
Yes.
And lo and behold, it's now at this point I think I've already made peace with whatever it is.
Yeah.
And we can go. Let's just go and just and do it. But still, but you are wondering now what next? How do you now navigate the next
few months?
Couple of months. I want
of your life.
Also, before, because you can fully know nobody is demanding on a kudai for that particular asset. And so Mwangi is there, we are done, and we walk to back to the yard to go and now finish off and maybe hopefully early enough travel back.
Yeah.
And so we go back to the yard.
And so we agree, we've now paid what we've given, now we've drained, we've given everything. And now payment starts next month.
So we have already done now, and we took the payment slip to the dealer. So I think I can confirm. Okay, at this point, we had paid him some money via M-Pesa.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That's how he reserved the car.
Yeah, we had reserved
the following morning. So at least we have committed. So when we even go, he will not sell the car.
Yes.
Because he's not sure we'll come back.
Yes.
So we finish and we go back now.
Yes.
And he's now
and we gave
now
tukamaliza.
And now it's time now for him to initiate now to do the
all
plate
those,
or
whatever,
what paperwork.
Blah. Okay, so all that was done and we got the car. I think that was the ticket of
the whole morning.
Yes, the whole morning.
The whole morning.
Yeah, so Mwangi took us he showed us the mechanic, it was checked.
Yeah.
He took us to a place where we could do a service.
Yes.
And so Ruby amewekwa riveting. Amewekwa lock nut ameweka. Leo nitatoka huku nikijua mambo zote za gari Mwangi, Sasa inawekwa tilt. Habari? Uko fiti? And hizo riveting, identity, all those things Mwangi took us. And I want to say a huge shout out and a huge thank you to Mwangi.
Yes.
If you are watching this, God bless you. Yani it was si kazi alikuwa anatufanyia free, but we just feel that like we need to give him, to appreciate him because he really
came through.
He was so patient with us. He really came through for us. He showed us, he accepted us with hiyo kidogo tulikuwa na, because kama again tungepata mtu angetuambia hiyo rudini tu nyumbani.
In fact Mwangi really came through.
Yani Mwangi God akubless. Now we are about to take the baby home. Mwangi. Yes. Manze umetusaidia sana.
Karibuni sana.
Umetuvumilia, umekuwa patient na sisi. Umetuonesha inside and outside. Tunakushukuru, God akubless sana. Ewe tamele aterere, waambie what you do. Na venye wanaweza kupata. Waambie.
Mimi wana deal na magari. Zenye zimetumika mpya. Na kwa vyote vile hakuna deal hatufanyagi.
Yes, na kama mtu akona pesa mingi ama kidogo zote uko nazo.
Kuja na cash ni sawa, kama ni bank finance ni sawa. Pia kama uko na nusu. Ndio lazima utaenda nyumbani na gari.
Yaani Mwangi anajua mashimo, wewe ametupeleka kwa hizi mashimo za huku mpaka tukatoka na gari yake. Karibu tukose gari. Ndio Mwangi.
Ni imani fanya kazi kwa pamoja kwa ushirikiano na kwa vyote vile tuwezi toka bila.
Amen.
So, unataka kunipata,
nitaweka namba yako hapa kwa
yangu utaipata hapo chini. In case of anything, tunaweza jadiliana.
Na Mwangi motivate, amwezi kosana na Mwangi. Hamtakosana, wewe
kuja kama driver tumepeana mpaka driver kila kitu.
Driver, the best petrol station, the best place to service the car, the best everything. Ukimaliza na yeye gari alikuachia hapo kwa gari, anakupeleka kwa everywhere that is best huku. Ndio usigongwe pia. Ametusaidia sana na tujagongwa sana.
Thank you guys. God bless you. Tuko pamoja. Haya, asante.
Haya, sawa. Now let us go home.
And I think from that we've also we've referred a couple of our friends to him.
Oh yeah, we have referred quite a few.
And we know somebody, we've referred a couple of our friends to Mwangi. And he's the same person who advises now, because now we are done, that it's not advisable for us to drive the car back by ourselves to Nairobi.
Your time at we were not conversant with long distance drives.
Actually, he's the one who said because Mombasa road all the way to Mombasa is not a road you just wake up and drive. It's not your expressway or any other road in Nairobi. It's quite you need to be very conversant because of the trucks. You know, at some point where he was driving some and the trucks
so he gave us a driver.
The road and
he gave us a huyo driver alikuja Nairobi mpya pale. Tunasikia vizuri.
Tulikaa nyuma.
Sasa nasema amejui unaliwa hiyo gari.
Tunadaiwa mshahara. We sat nyuma.
Back seat.
So we were there chilling, talking nini. Now we are going back Nairobi. Then driver at some point anatuuliza, "Are you guys niwache tu pale Allsops?" Nyimwende.
Because now it's late now because now all these transactions nini kutengeneza
gari. Actually tumeshamaliza at around 1 or 2 thereabout and we went to fuel at a Shell station. We fueled
tukajaza. Yeah, we paid them. Yeah, okay, we did all those things. I think now those as we are getting outside of the topic because these are nitty-gritties when you get fast car. But first of all, we would like to highly recommend Mwangi if you're going to look for a car in Mombasa. Please, this is his number. Call him up. Tell him you've been sent by the Peekays because he will do a clean job. Even
he will assist you.
He will assist you. He assisted us, and highly recommend that you try.
Actually, you can even call him prior. Call him beforehand. Tell him I am looking to get this kind of a car.
And
this is my budget, and he will guide you from there. He'll tell you, maybe from this budget you can get this.
Yes.
Or if you want this, just step up your budget to at least here. It will be easier for you to get this.
And it's both. Used cars, they are called second hand, locally used second hand and new.
Depends on what you want.
I remember at some point he was even telling us, ama we start looking for the second hand. Sisi tunataka mpya.
Hapana.
Sasa hiyo kitu. Sometimes it's also good to trust. I think that's the moral of the story. Oh, by the way, we got home and this is the reaction of how Miguel reacted to the car. Hi, my baby. Buba. What is this, Baba? You are in there? Atakanyaga. You are in there? Car, Baba.
Kanika.
Hi, Baba.
Hi, baby.
Remove your hand there.
Nambia daddy bye.
Kaniko mukinyageti ne. Hi, Baba boy. I've missed you so much.
Hi, Baba.
Baby, I've missed you. Buba, niwasheta. Oh, leo ni akiona. Leo we don't have peace at all.
Kanika kabisa. Kabisa.
Sasa hatuna bahati. Hi. Baba, have you seen your new car? Car. Say car. Yeah, so that is how Miguel reacted. My brother was happy as well. Even our daddy was happy as well. And then now, I think the next day we took it for dedication.
Is it the next day?
It was like 2 days after.
It was sometimes, no, it was the following weekend because that night when we came, we were actually invited by our friends. Kinadhuku, we went to their place.
Kwanza tulipitia kwa Kinadhuku.
No, we came home then went to their place.
Oh yes, we came home.
Then we went to their place.
Did we go with Miguel?
No. We left them home. And then we left them home. We went to Kwao. We spent the night there.
Yes, and now we were telling them this car, because that was the first place. Even Nani Purity alikuwa anadrive like, hata inanuka mpya. You know, and we were telling them the testimony of how we went to Mombasa with Faith and they could not believe it. And then now they started sharing with us even their testimonies story. As well, their story. And then the next day, I think we went, because we were supposed to go to Nyeri for Christmas. Because now, remember, it's December 22, 23. And for the first time, this Christmas, we are not wondering where we are going to hire or which matatu we are going to take to Nyeri. As in, it was so surreal. It was such a surreal moment.
So what happened is, at this point, now, because now it's, remember the 22nd,
Yes.
So Christmas is somewhere in between,
There.
between the week.
But are we even worried? Because we have a car.
We are not. So we went straight to Pasi.
Yes.
To Pasi
Pasi,
to... No, we said we woke up in the morning. The same day we were leaving.
Oh, yes.
This is on 25th.
Yeah, because we said it's not going for, I don't know where, Kama
Safari.
Haija dedicated. Like, that was the one. Because we had seen, you guys have seen, just God's favor over this entire journey. The way God has given people to us, has guided just this journey, how it has been amazing.
Yes.
Mnaona to God. And then also being a believing family, being a believer, because we had waited for this car. Yani for, you know, see the way that verse says, for this child we have prayed. For this car we had prayed. I'm telling you, because when did we start the car? Like the original, wachana na hiyo time tukienda kwa nini ya Richie. When was the original time we started wishing for a car? Even for me, personally, me as Milka, I had started to save for a car in 2017 when I got employed. Then come the wedding, pesa, kwa harusi. No, now we had to restart the journey.
Me personally, I never saved for...
Yeah,
me I'm a spender.
You're a spender.
Now, if I wanted, I would have...
a horrible spender. If this guy, he had such a good job. If he wanted to get a car, he would have gotten a car a long time ago.
Yes.
And at some point, I was feeling so angry.
But my spending habits... But my spending habits...
Yes.
Are what costed me.
Yeah, and also, I think we did not... The faith, number one, and number two, also, iyo dedicate, iyo kukuwa na dedicate, tulikuwa tu kwa comfort zone. Because remember...
This is it.
Inakabi walikutupeleka tukachagua hiyo note hadi tukasign documents. By the way, hata huyo mtu hata tuwezi mface tena. By the way, it's so embarrassing. Akituona sasa hivi tukikaa chini tukiongea story ya gari yako like, yani mwenye gari mpata gari juzi na mlikuja when was it? Because we have a picture actually.
We have photos somewhere.
We have a picture when Miguel was and
but that was around 27,
2018.
2020. Or 2019, 2020 because Miguel was born.
Yes, Miguel was born and he was small. And that was the car, by the way. That should have been our very first car.
Yes, and because Miguel... So it's 2019, 2020, somewhere there.
Aya, the other second time was hiyo tumewaambia kinakabi walikuwa nataka kutu. Yani kinakabi walikuwa very... Yani they really wanted for us to get a car.
Wakiuza their
wakatuambie, chukueni hii gari. Hata msilipe na haraka. Chukueni hii gari. Mtalipa mkitaka. Imagine. Mtalipa mkitaka na bado imagine.
So
sasa ilikafika mahali wako like, by the way, you guys tumemawashare mikono jiji peweni lift. Because I remember even hiyo lift, hiyo Axela by the way, ilikuwa imetupea lift mara kadhaa. Wametupatia lift in Nairobi, I'm telling you.
Hiyo ilikuwa tu tumekaa nayo, that car we served with it.
Yeah, because even that car is the one that picked us from hospital when we had Miguel.
Yes.
And a very huge shout out and thanks to the Wajiza's family. Walitusaidia sana na pia hiyo kutu motivate to get our first car.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So eventually, you know, wakaona tuna delay. Of course wakauza gari. Utashinda hapo ukibembelezea watu gari na unawauzia na wakauza pesa more than
the offer they were giving them.
Yeah, the offer they were giving. So yes, and then the other one was the Hurlingham car dealer. We wanted to get our
Hurlingham, a B180.
A B180.
Yes.
Sasa hiyo hadi tunaongea na Jackie Matubi anamwambia because yake ni B180. I'm like, "Hey Jackie, na hii B180 inakuanga aje gari nini?" Like every time we were so close to getting a car and then I don't know what happens. So close every time I don't know what happens. But again, the journey was amazing. It was just the favor of God. It was the nini of God. Akatupatia pia mabeste, you know, the people who are around us wenye walikuwa hawako wanatubembeleza. By the way, anatuambia we nyinyi mko na ufala, mko na udu, they give us their testimonies. Hakuna mwenye alikuwa ana pesa hapo ati akapeana cash. All of them from the story ya kina Kiemo yenye walituambia, kina Richie, hakuna mtu alikuwa ati na hivi. It was just a journey. All of them was just a journey of faith.
Yes. Na kutrust, kukua bold, unasema mimi naenda. I'm just going to go and do this because you know kama God yuko.
Yeah.
Atanitetea.
And you know what happened even after that? I think this is very important to note because in case you're wondering how we paid, God gave us a job for I think 1 year or 2 years. It didn't last. That we were paying for that car double.
A year and over.
Yes, double the amount that we had been told to pay.
Yes.
So we were always ahead of time. just in case you're wondering. So mi nakwambia aje ukiwa hapo, just have faith. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a car. It doesn't have to be anything material.
Whatever you want to start doing, whatever you believe in God to come through for you, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be material. It can be anything else that you're trusting God for.
Yes.
Just go out and just say,
have faith.
I mean, God atanibeba. Just I think the story of Abraham is where now faith is. That's why it's called the father of faith. God alimwambia enda, and he did not ask to do what, ama with what, ama what to sacrifice. He just left. So if you feel like God nakulid you own a piece of land in Muthaiga, ambia God.
Si ni wewe umesema. Mwambie si ni wewe umesema. Now let us see you now putting me to shame. Sometimes tulikuwa tunaambia God, sasa tumechukua hii gari na it is way outside, it was way outside of our budget. Now sasa jiaibishe sasa. Wewe sasa jiaibishe. Na ukiweka God in your position unajua sasa hizi jiaibisha. So he has not aibished himself, and you know, and that is the story. And you know, thank you to everyone who gave us lifts. Actually me kwanza nilikuwa napenda ma lifts, and that is why we don't even hesitate to
also give lifts,
to
right
even
back.
give lifts. Like us, we you know, we give lifts a lot, and it's because of where God ametutoa pia. Ma lifts zenye tumepewa na watu. Mnadijua. So a huge shout out again to Mwangi, to Z as well, to our friends, the Wajizas, the Camores, the director Richies. They were very, very instrumental. And that is why, by the way, tumekuwa tukitaka kuwaget tu tukiwa si wote kama Bogi. Tuongee about your story. Ndo msikie from their mouths how they encouraged us to get our first car. But we have not gotten, atujai kuwa wote. Unajua sisi wote ni watu wa jua kazi. Wa hapa na pale freelancers. So atujai weza kuwa get wote pamoja. But if we do, we are going to come back here, and you know, you are going to hear from them that journey as well. Of how it was. Let me know if you let us know if you would like that in the comments. I think that is, you have any?
That would be interesting. I think that was it. Like I'm saying, there are so many in-betweens uko katikati, and they are part of the story.
Oh yes.
So this is just you know, what we said when you began is to encourage you and to challenge you out there to just be bold and step out. So kuna a lot of things in between, and they will happen. So don't expect that it will follow the same script of the Peekays. No, it will take its own course, but through it all, just trust God and continue believing, and you know, saying, I know this can happen, and hold strong. And you'll come here and tell us maybe, and also maybe you also share with your friends or your family and say that this is how we got here. So that is how we got our first car. Yes.
Very, very important also to be around people who motivate you to be better. Don't always take things negatively. Mtu akikwambia wewe uko na ufala, wewe unataka tu kushinda hapo ukipewa malifu, ati unaichukua, unaibeba, you get angry. Be motivated. You know, this person is not telling you kwa ubaya. They're telling you so that you can catch up, and so that you can be better, so that you can be at par, you know?
Yes.
As sisi tu ndo hatukuwa tuna gari, tulikuwa tu tuna depend. Nani atatubeba? You know. So they want you to be where they are, and it is very, very important for you to take it positively.
Yes.
Yeah. Haya, so mkituona venye tunapenda karubi ketu, sio ati nini ni kwenye kametoka.
Ni kama tu vile mtu
the first child also. Yeah, it's the first love. Yes. Na ni kwenye God ametutoa na ni kwenye imetoka. So I think that is the story. If you have any more questions, let us know down below. I think we have shared practically
pretty much everything.
You know, even TMIs. Yeah, but I mean, I hope it has helped someone. Here we live, love, and we learn. So
absolutely. So I think from here, I think we are done. We shall do what?
See you in the next episode of Live, Love, and Learn. Bye.